Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Gen Con 50. I'm sitting down with Andy Looney of Looney Labs.
Hi there.
And you have a trio of new Fluxxes for us.
That's true, yes. We have been cranking out the Fluxxes this year. We've got 3 new ones already this year, and hopefully a 4th coming, but I can't talk about that yet. But Math Fluxx was the first. We brought out that in March. Chemistry Fluxx came out in May, and Drinking Fluxx, which is through our adult imprint, Fully Baked Ideas, because it's for adults only. And that came out on July 24th, which was the 21st anniversary of the day I invented Fluxx.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So Fluxx being 21 years old enough to drink, we've been working on it for years. We decided it was finally time to drink that out. But let's take a look at some of what makes each of these versions fun.
Little sampling here.
In Math Fluxx, all the keepers are numbers, and you're trying to put together the right things to meet the goal like any other Fluxx. So maybe you just need the 1 and the 3 in front of you to meet the goal.
Done.
But it's a lot more mathy than that, because there are these new rules that mean you can get to the goal using multiplication or combination of multiplication, addition, subtraction, or just addition, depending. So you can, if you can get your keepers to add up to the goal shown,
Like
you can win that way. And there's even some meta rules that say either this way of winning is always on the table with Plan B, or Plan C says you can only win by using math to achieve the goal. That if a goal comes up like this and you meet it this way, well, that's superficially like you get a bonus for doing that. Let me see what this actually says. You draw 3 extra cards. So if you meet the goal in the kind of lame, non-mathy way, you get to draw 3 cards for doing it and get a new goal. But to truly win, you have to use mathematics. So that's pretty exciting for people who like math. And
well, I was going to say, I can think a lot of teachers who are going to be
absolutely
excited about that.
Well, and that's part of the thing. We've got kind of an educational thing going now.
Yeah.
Because we've got Math Fluxx, and then the other one is Chemistry Fluxx. And so in Chemistry Fluxx, most of the keepers are going to be elements from the periodic table. There's going to be a few other things like the beaker or the safety goggles and the lab coat, but most of the goals are going to be that you have to have 2 particular, or 3 actually. There's a lot of 3 compound elements, 3 element compounds. But like your classic one is water. You need hydrogen and oxygen to make water, so there's a goal called water. And another one that I like a lot is called salt, which is sodium chloride. So, and that one's good because you got the chemical name on the goal along with the common name. But my favorite card in this whole set is a new rule that says if you have the helium in front of you and the helium effect is in play, you have to talk in a high-pitched voice. And if you fail, you have to give the card to somebody else, and then they have to talk to you. So that's a lot of fun. And it's also educational because it teaches you about chemistry. And I only graduated with high school chemistry knowledge myself, but I studied everything as best I could on the internet, and then I got some actual chemists to check my work. So, and they've given it an enthusiastic thumbs up. So I'm feeling real good about both of those.
And then when you wanted to
then, of course,
you gave
the Drinking Fluxx. So Drinking Fluxx is truly now a beer and pretzels game. Because, and there's a goal, of course, beer and pretzels. But, of course, what makes this importantly notable is it's got drinking rules.
So
and we've tried to really cover ourselves and make sure that everybody's as safe as they can be while playing a dangerous drinking game called Drinking Fluxx. We say on here, you don't have to drink alcohol, you can drink whatever you want. Small sips are good, and obey all local laws. And if somebody seems to have had too many, everyone else can say, look, you have to switch to water. And in fact, there's a card in the rule that says switch to water, like evaluate. Is somebody too drunk?
And I love some police designated driver.
Yep, absolutely. Well, and I myself am not a drinker, so I am the designated driver.
Which is
in
also,
this game.
And we asked earlier that were you in?
Yeah,
there you
Sarah,
are.
like I said, I like to put myself in my game, so there I am. I'm the designated driver. And fans will remember, of course, this is just the art from Zombie Fluxx, where I am the friend and that's my card. But there's a downside to drinking. Watch out, you might get a hangover, or you might end up barfing, which leads to one of my favorite goals, which is talking to Ralph on the big white phone. But we've also got some classic drinking game rules in here. A couple of the best are the forbidden word and the required word. So forbidden word, you say it when you play it. You name a word like play or something like that. And if anybody says that, turn, yeah, that's a good one. Drink is another popular choice. And then the other one I love is required word, where you have to use a particular word at the end of every sentence. And if you fail, you have to drink. And there, one of my choices is dude. Because it's always easy to end a sentence with the word dude. Your turn, dude. All right, so that's some of the fun you'll find in Drinking Fluxx. And these are 3 of the latest Fluxxes. We've got so many Fluxxes now, but we try to make each one exciting and unique and different, and I think we've done that with
I was going to say, and all these available now.
Yep.
So if you guys want to check those out, that is Math Fluxx, Chemistry Fluxx, and the 21 and over Drinking Fluxx. And
yes, indeed.
Andy, I'm so glad you're able to stop by, show us all what's new in the land of Fluxx, and thank you again.
Thank you so much. Thanks for playing our games.